Hi everyone, and welcome to another video on Awaking the Dead. Now today I've come to Woking and I've come to St John's Church and Graveyard, and going to have a walk around and do some grave reading. So we'll start with this one here. Nice little angel, and this one says, Michael, dearly loved baby son. There's some headstones here used for the path, and that says William and Frank. See if there's any others here that we can read along the path. Don't think there is. Maybe this one. This says Elizabeth, wife of William Hampton. See if we can read this one. This says, this is John and Fanny Burchett. A bit further up, see what we can see. That's the church there, St John's. Can we read this one? Something George and Louisa. Can't read the rest on that one. See what's up further. And this one says Charles Frederick Prescott, and the rest of it's difficult to read. Sometimes you can just make bits out of what's written. And this one is Hannah Cutter, who died January 2nd, 1889, age 70, and George Cutter, 1906, age 88. I think that said 88. So let's have a look up here, see if there's any more graves up here. There's a path here, little storage area. Let's see where this path takes us, hopefully around to some more graves. And no, it's just round to the car park. Oh well, we'll go back down. There's a ladder there. Suppose they've got to have somewhere to store their bits. Some cones to cone off any graves, I suppose. So the earliest readable gravestone here is the Waterer family, and they was involved in nursing businesses, and I wonder if we can find their graves today. Maybe we can, or maybe we won't, but we'll give it a good go. I think we just go over the path here, and we'll read some of these over here. Although these ones over here look like they may be ones that are not readable, because they look quite old and quite weathered. So shall we start with this one? And this says Emma Bayliss died 1964, age 86, and David Goliath died 1967, age 84. Well, there's a different type of name, David Goliath. A bit like David and Goliath, isn't it? It's an interesting name. I can't read those. Read these. No. They look unreadable, don't they? What about this one? No. Might not have much luck on this patch here. These, no. That one, no. Let's have a look at this. You can see where there were letters and words, but gone and not readable anymore. Let's go and have a look at this chest tomb. Let's see what it can tell us. Let's hopefully we can see who's laid here, laid to rest. Alexander Robertson, late of, the last bits are difficult to read. See if you can make sense of them. If you know who's buried here, leave a comment. Oh, right behind me, nearly fell over on this one. Can't really read that one, but never mind. Oh, there's this one, and that's I think that says John. It's difficult again. If any of you know who's buried in that big chest tomb there, then let me know, leave a comment. And this one, make out bits on it, and maybe this one over here is more readable. Let's have a look. Try not to step on any graves. Hugh Ernest Barden died February 7th, 1911. I think that's how you pronounce it. Barden, Hugh Ernest Barden, and other family members. So let's have a wander down here. I think I can see an angel actually. Just here on the right. Yep, got part of his wing missing. Yep, she's got part of her wing missing. And let's see if we can read who this is. Nope, we can't see no reading on that one. Let's see about this one. Mary and Peter Williams. Mary died aged 54 in 1891 and Peter died aged 86 in 1913. Also, Marie Ann Cole died March 21st, 1926. Right. What can this one tell us? Harriet and William Pullen, 1876. I think that's about all I can make on that one. And what about this one? This is, I think it says Mary, beloved wife of William Fisher, died 22nd of March 1884, age 62. Oh, and there's this sort of peculiar looking tree here. Looks rather interesting. Looks like the sort of thing that you'd see in Harry Potter, isn't it? Looks fairly old, fairly used. So this one, I'll let you guys at home read this one. Remember to pause the video. And these little plaques on the bottom. I think we're nearly finished here on this section of this graveyard. I think we go over the path now and have a look at these over here. It's an interesting chest tomb here. Let's hope we can read, see what it says. And in the memory of, I think that says Thomas. I'm not sure on that. Can't really read it. What about these? Sarah Jessie May, or Sarah Jessie Marty. It's difficult to read that. It's a shame. Oh, and look at this. This is unusual. This is different. Looks a bit like a mini submarine, doesn't it? Wow. Look at that. There's some sort of coat of arms there. But yeah, that's different. Black submarine. But yeah, that was quite different. Quite interesting. So here we go. Here's one we can read. And I'll let you guys read that one, soon as it's easy. Remember to pause the video. And what if there's anything around the back? Let's take a look. There's an angel standing over someone, and got some more writing on there. I think that's the same sort of. I think that's the same person that's on the front. I think. So there you go. Let's wander around past the submarine there. I call it a submarine. It's probably something completely different. A round tomb, or maybe it resembles maybe like an urn. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Leave me a comment. I don't know, because I've not seen one like that before. So let's walk on down this path. A bit overgrown in this bit, so I won't venture too far into the overgrown bits. So looks like we've got a section here. This is a wall of remembrance to commemorate those placed in the Garden of Remembrance. And there's a few there, isn't there? Yeah, quite a few. Yeah. Big trees, as I always say in my videos. Can't get away from trees or squirrels or things like that. Graveyards. And this one says, in loving memory of Charles Closter, Charles Frederick, and a Robert. Only get bits of that. And this one is a Betsy, beloved wife of John Martin. She was age 31, I think. Yeah. That's this one over here. I think I'll zoom in on that one. You can read this one, you guys at home. Although I can see it, it's Albert Smith, who departed this life February 23rd, 1927, age 68. On there under the tree. And there's a lady over there. Obviously doing what I'm doing, a bit of grave hunting. Maybe she's looking for some relatives. There she is. It's difficult looking for relatives when it's all overgrown. And what's this one say? So these hands together mean farewell and the hope of meeting again in heaven. And there's a few of them here with those hands on them. Be careful I don't slip on some brambles here. Bit overgrown, isn't it? Oh shit! Oh, sorry for that. I slipped. Oh, I nearly fell on William West's grave here. Oh dear. I think I better check my shoe. I think my shoe's nearly come off. So I'll pause the video there, guys. Oh dear. And I was just saying I better watch out I don't slip. I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back. I've got my shoe back on now. So let's read this grave here. George Gorham, who died March the 6th, 1903, age 41 years old. Oh, and look at this. There's broken headstones. Ones that they've obviously have broken off and they can't use for a path. I suppose they put them here. I suppose they've got to put them somewhere. I'll read some of it on there. November, Ellen. Yeah, there's quite a few there actually. Quite a few crosses there. Wow. Yeah. Bonfire area. Preparing for a fire. There's the lady again. I wonder if she found who she was looking for. So this grave here is Deborah Ellen Spooner, fell asleep in 1898 and she was only aged 22. Quite young, isn't it? Amount of young graves, amount of people who you see in a grave who were young back in them days. There's quite a few. Trees, overgrown. What's this one say? This is Helen Matilda, beloved wife of Edward George Collinson, departed this life December 30th, 1892, age 42. Yeah, fairly overgrown there. You'd have difficulty finding a specific grave if you was looking for one in that particular plot. So we'll make our way towards St John's Church and we'll read a few of these headstones as we walk on up. And that's difficult to read, isn't it? So I think we'll leave that one. But this one looks a bit more readable. And I'll let you guys at home read that one. Remember to pause. Right. So we'll make our way through to the church. Now I think there's people having a meeting in the office area of the church, so I won't film as I go into the church, but I'll film when I'm in the actual church itself. But yeah, I'll appear in the window. I'll see if they're still having a meeting, which they were, so I could see them from the other window as I walk by. Yeah, they're still having a meeting, so I'll turn the camera off and I'll see you in the church. Okay guys, so I'm now inside the church, St John's Church, and the first thing I notice is it's very spacious in here. Now this church was founded in 1840 and was completed in 1842. That floor looks quite nice and shiny, so I won't walk all over that. Just have a little zoom in. Our boots are muddy, so don't want to make a mess of their nice floor there. Now it looks like they do a lot of entertainment in here. Quite a few seats. Plenty of light in here, plenty of windows. Yeah, it's quite nice in here actually. So I'll make my way out now. There's the lady. I wonder if she found what she was looking for. Right, yeah, so that wasn't too bad in there. It was nice and spacious, plenty of light in that church, St. John's. Now we'll go over to this bit. This is another section of the graveyard. And this was opened in 1913 and it contains the war memorial, which is right down the far end on the right hand side, and we'll walk down there in a minute. We're taking some graves as we go down. And the graveyard and the graveyard around the church are now closed for burials, but they do allow ashes which can be placed in the Garden of Remembrance, which we just saw a few minutes ago. So no more burials here, but you can have your ashes spreaded in the Garden of Remembrance. Just trying to see what I can read as I walk down the path. See if I can make some sense of this one. It's Ernest Butcher died from wounds, May 1915, age 26. Another young one. Now you can see the war memorial ahead of us. And just to remind you, I'm in Woking, St. John's graveyard, and I've just been in the church, had a look around in there. Let you guys read that one. Or not, that's up to you. William Bailey and Lona Bailey. I think that's what that says. This is the war memorial, obviously. Fairly tall, got some writing on it which I can't see from here. I'm not going to go any closer to it because there are bulbs on the grass or in the grass there, so I don't want to disturb them. Have a little walk around. gate. A gate to make a quick exit. So there you go, War Memorial here in St John's. Oh, and I spotted an angel. Oh, and this is different. It's got an angel carrying a child. Don't see that often, which is quite nice. I wonder who this is. Let's have a look. This is Our Darling Little Thelma, died January the 14th, 1930, aged 1 year, and I'm not sure how many months that is, but it's 1 year and it's so many months I can't see what it is. But yeah, really good angel. It's got all of its feet, all of its arms and all of its wings as well. Now there's a section over here. Let's see if we can read anything here. Sort of hidden behind the bushes. Some badges here. Let's see if we can read them. Can't read that one. What about the second one? John Harold Holdershaw, died age, I think that said 27. Let's see if these are readable. Agnes Howell and Frederick Howell. Can't see the rest of it on there very well. What about this one? This is Sophie Wheeler. She fell asleep 17th of October, age 24. But sadly I can't see the year. There's also someone else who was there with her as well. That's a war grave. Might go over here and have a look over here. Now there is a section just off the path that we came in. This is FWG Knott, Northamptonshire Regiment, age 37, died in 1918. Yeah, there's a section where I came in and where you can sneak in off the path, which I'll go and look at that in a minute. A few graves in there. I'll let you guys read that if you can see it. Just through there, I think it was. We're sneak through the hedge. I'll go up there in a minute. Sneak through the hedge and read some of the graves in there. It's difficult to get around there, and going down the path will be the quickest way because that's on the way back out. So here we go. This is the path that I was saying, sneaking through here. And this is the other section of the graveyard I was just in. It's just easier to access through this bit. And William Joseph Thomas, Hambridge, age 41. About this one, in loving memory of Harry, beloved son, Henry and Ellen Wilsman, died 17th of December 1919. I think we're in the bottom corner now of the graveyard. Let's have a look over here. And this is the grave of Lucy Pritchard, who died March 1917, aged 66, and Walter Pritchard, who died the 27th of January 1920, aged 73. Wow. Quite a tall headstone, that one. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Slipped on the roots there. That's the second time today I've nearly fallen over. Oh well, never mind. Right, this one is Ernest Burchett, who died December the 4th, 1918, aged 34, and his wife Lois, who died September the 1st, 1965, age 81, reunited. Wow. So there you go, guys. That's about it for this video here at St John's Church and Graveyard. So remember to like and subscribe and check out my other videos and hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time in the next one.